Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And in this video, I'm using this article from AT&T's newsroom as a placeholder. I'll leave a link to it in the description just in case you guys haven't seen it. So AT&T had a great third quarter, and I think that's translating into big momentum for the company overall. And I wanted to discuss that in this video. So Q4 is likely going to be a very solid quarter for AT&T. They're growing across the entire company. All of their sections are growing. Business, fiber, wireless, both postpaid and prepaid. And then, there's other sections as well, such as, the business is more linked to enterprise, but they got small business, they got B2B. They got the wireline side of the business seems to be struggling a bit, but I think eventually they'll be able to pick up on that as well. So here's what's interesting. So I'm seeing some renewed energy and focus from AT&T on both the wireless and the wireline side. Although, there is some more focus and perhaps priority around wireline, it seems that wireless is not forgotten. So could they be doing more on wireless? Always. But what they are doing is keeping their customers happy, and you see that in the churn. Their churn quarter over quarter didn't go up. So that's a big deal. If you compare that to Verizon and T-Mobile, that's not the case. T-Mobile and Verizon both quarter over quarter had a higher churn. All of that has to be taken into consideration. So maybe, right, AT&T has the best overall strategy, and then that adds up quarter over quarter. AT&T's go-to market strategy is solid. They're growing fiber, so they're growing their assets. They bought I would say, a solid, substantial amount of mid-band spectrum. Maybe not the most, but as Stanky clarified in a recent internal town hall in Atlanta, that if his competitors continue loading up fixed wireless access onto their more or higher spectrum assets, him with lower assets and less fixed wireless access customers, he may perform the same or even better with the assets that they have in their possession today. And that's a solid statement. On top of the densification that they continue undergoing, if they add C-band and DoD onto those C-RAN, they're going to be in a very solid position to continue to keep their churn as low as it is, and maybe even lower. Fiber is continuing to get better penetration. In Dallas, fiber is anticipated to be above 50% penetration. In El Paso, it's closer to 40%. So they're gaining traction on the penetration within the markets. So if they can match that with a very solid wireless network, they're going to be very tough to stop, both on gaining customers and keeping them. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. The converged offer is very solid. AT&T is very confident, and they believe in their product. They believe they have the best fiber product in the world. And then it complements with a very great wireless network. Although they're still behind, they're starting to pick up. I'm seeing it in my market. They just put in for another site that got approved closer to the mountain. They just built 2 sites. They built 2 C-RAN. They're building more C-RAN in 24. They're building like another 6 sites. I mean, everything is coming. Are they going to be as dense perhaps even after that build as their competition? Likely not, but they don't need to be. Verizon and T-Mobile are looking at usage increases. They're looking at fixed wireless access increases. So a part of that densification is likely due to that. Although they won't say that they're publicly building for fixed wireless access, they have to take it into consideration, and they have to fix all of their lower RSRP areas in order to even sell the fixed wireless access. So while they're doing that, AT&T is also fixing theirs. They're fixing their low RSRP areas, their low signal areas, their troubled areas that they have issues with calling. They're fixing that bit by bit. So they'll improve, and then you offload when you get home. You offload arguably onto the best fiber product in the nation. What's there to complain about? That's going to be arguably the biggest and best move going forward for AT&T is the converged offer. They got rid of media. Now they need to get it out there. They need to go big on the wireless and the fiber aspect. That's what the company has to do, and they got to do it big. You know, they maybe not crazy, right? And let's not go all out on wireless, because you have to find that balance. And AT&T's engineering team is smart enough to strike that balance. Are they going to have as many towers as the competition in the urban core? Likely not. But they can supplement that greatly with the C-RAN and still match or exceed performance. Are they going to be lower in performance in some areas? Yes. But they're still going to work. Are they going to have millimeter wave in all of the stadiums right now in NFL? No. But they're still going to work. Are they going to upgrade where it matters? Yes. Right? The Dallas Cowboys Stadium, perfect example. That's gotten C-band, the DAS, all that. AT&T's working those deals. And little by little, you guys will start to see the converged offer is going to be a big win for AT&T. So let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys stay tuned for more. Like, share, subscribe, follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. See y'all in the next one. Peace.